The future of the Atlanta Hawks is right in front of our eyes, and it starts with this man, Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson is the most versatile wing you could ever ask for. He does everything on the court, and Trae Young missing time may be the best thing for the Atlanta Hawks. I will be revisiting his last two games where he put up career numbers and superstar like numbers. In his previous game against the Phoenix Suns this past Sunday, he shot 9 of 13, had 25 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists, and had a career high night the other night against the Jazz, posting 31 points, 18 rebounds, and 14 assists. And let's dig into his playmaking as he had 14 assists in the highlights that we're about to watch right now. And this was supposed to be a stagger screen coming up to the top of the key. They kind of improvised here. There was a back screen that's about to come in from the corner, and he slips it. This is an anticipation pass by Jalen Johnson and a great read. I love the way that Quinn Snyder is running the offense through Jalen Johnson and allowing him to evolve as this playmaker. And as we know, playmaking doesn't just happen in the half court. Out in transition, Jalen Johnson drawing a double essentially and dropping it off for his teammate to make a layup. Building on the Atlanta Hawks' future, I really love the duo of him and Dyson Daniels. And I know this is a basic clip here, but I love the young core that they're building in Atlanta. And talk about a prototypical wing in the NBA, he has it all, especially on defense too. Switchability, active hands, everything. And we get the chance to see his anticipation. We saw it on offense in a playmaking form. Here we get to see it on the defensive end, getting an off-ball steal and getting a run out for a three-pointer. Defensive versatility is key, but so is offensive versatility because he can score at all three levels, forcing the defense to play him in all areas of the court and at least be aware of where he is with or without the ball, which really sets up his playmaking, and he has just the right amount of shooting around him to make plays. Now, he does get a little too aggressive on this play on the defensive end, but stays with it, gets the steal, gets the run out, and again, making plays, being a transition demon. Now let's get into the offensive versatility as we see it here, because yes, he can use the ball screens as the ball handler, but here he's the ball screener. And he catches the ball in the short roll in the mid-post area, and he has a chance to make a play. Now, the reasonable thing to think here is that the guy on the left wing and the left corner are wide open. He can make a kick-out pass to get an assist, create an easy shot, but the Utah Jazz don't play either of them or Jalen Johnson in the middle. So poor defense by the Jazz, and it's just a layup at the rim. But bad defense by the Jazz and a great play. Could have made a different play, but I'm not mad at it. And looking back at the replay, you can see how easy of a decision it was with the lane wide open. A main takeaway is that he really lets the game come to him rather than forcing the situation. If he can create a shot for himself, he will. But if he sees a teammate wide open, he'll make that decision as well. His versatility comes with a perfect balance where he averages 9.6 rebounds per game at the forward position, which is 13th in the league, but he also averages 21.8 points and 6.3 assists. And 6.3 assists so far in the NBA season is 19th best in the NBA. And we finally get to see a little bit of his mid-range game as he takes a handoff, which creates a switch on the backside, and he pulls the ball back out for a step-back midi, hits the shot. The only way to show your versatility is by having high IQ, and here we get to see it because not all young players have high IQ enough to have proper defensive rotations, and there's going to be almost like a fake handoff cut action, and he pinches down from the corner, assisting this action, and cuts him off and gets a run out, hits his teammate in transition, again making the right play and being a playmaker, and gets the dunk. Highlight play, momentum swing for sure. These types of momentum swings can help your team win, and especially create runs that help you win. Time to show off Jalen Johnson's athleticism with his 35-inch vert at 6'8", 219 pounds, soaring through the air, again, using his athleticism to his advantage, getting putbacks, getting easy buckets. It's just fun to watch at this point. He's going to grow into an absolute all-star. I cannot wait for the future. That'll do it for another episode of Court Vision, a Life in the Stands production. If you like what you saw and heard today, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, go like, follow, comment on all of our socials, rate and review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, And special announcement, we have a new show called Off the Edge, breaking down NFL and college defenses and highlights. And until next time, remember, the film never lies.